And they're off. Elon a beat slow to begin. Stuball asks for speed and gives it from Dad's Tap the second spot, and then it's Sheer Magic away running in third, now passed by Nancy's Boy. Elon rushing up on the outside. Basic Truth is now back in the fifth spot in between horses. Just for Giggles about 3-4 deep into the turn run. Sheer Magic saves that ground around the turn. Gap of 2 more lengths back to Go to Bingo. Twirling Express at the back of the pack, and New York Strong is last on the inside. Elon is the leader as they swing for home. A long way to go. More than a quarter mile into the second wire. Turning in, and it's Elon, the leader by 2.5 lengths from Nancy's Boy. Second, Dad's Tap is third. Stu Ball back and forth under drive. Out center of the track is next Just for Giggles, who's weakening. Coming to the final furlong, Elon collared by Nancy's Boy. Here's Sheer Magic leveling off late toward the center of the course. Sheer Magic coming on the outside. Sheer Magic now wearing down Nancy's Boy. Less than the 16th to go. Sheer Magic from Nancy's Boy. Sheer Magic, Nancy's Boy, Twirling Express. Elon finished fourth. Unofficial winner, Sheer Magic. Jockey Horatio Caramanos, owned by Tony Paporin, trained by Blake Kelly. For your and they're awful awkward beginning there for Brady. Bobbled at the start and broke inward. Bernie the Star, usual early speed, clears off. Bernie the Star has a 2-length advantage on Winning Trip to the opening furlong. Then Liam's the Great in between horses. Preacher Myers just outside of Liam the Great. And Deterrent on the inside is only 4 lengths off of speed. Another 7 back to Brighty, and Uncle Gray is last. Heading down the back stretch with 5 furlongs left to run. Bernie the Star out there at a comfortable pace, eager to go, but going comfortably. Leads a length and a quarter from Winning Trip in second. Deterrent moves up inside in third. Liam's the Great in fourth, and Preacher Myers in striking range in fifth with a half mile left to run into the far turn. Brighty second to last, and Uncle Gray at the back of the pack. Into the turn, and it's Bernie the Star. 3 parts of a length from Winning Trip. Preacher Myers moves forward to third position. Then Deterrent is fourth. Liam's the Great, another 3 back to Brighty, and 7 more lengths back to Uncle Gray. Racing on to the top of the stretch. Bernie the Star is now tested and passed by Winning Trip. Winning Trip and Preacher Myers now 1-2 as they turn in. Winning Trip turns for home with the lead by a half length. Preacher Myers on the outside is trying to get on by. Just about a furlong left to run. Bernie Star is weakened up. Then it's back to Brighty, who's shifting in but moved into third position. Here's Winning Trip. Winning Trip holding off Preacher Myers. Preacher Myers keeps on trying. Winning Trip from Preacher Myers. Preacher Myers outside. One more try. Preacher Myers and Winning Trip. Winning Trip holds. Winning Trip, Preacher Myers, and Brighty, followed by Deterrent. Minute 25.29. Official double. Here's the exactest 2140, 5280, 37 double. Third race, scratch 1, the Goddess Factor. 2, Wherever We Are. 5, Divining Smile. 8, Like a Dream. 10, Stress Reliever. 12, Lord's Lady. Number 6, Tuck Check. Jockey Michael Sanchez. Michael Sanchez on the 6. Exacta, Trifecta, Superfecta, double, pick 3. And are off. Morg's World, and I'm a sure thing. Breaking out 1-2. Here's My Rhonda with early foot, and My Rhonda is going to take the initiative and going to the front. Morg's World is second. I'm a sure thing is third. Talk Check is racing in fourth. Back to Sleepwalker, and trailing the field is Kobe's Hope, who's last now some 10 to 11 lengths off the pace. Into the turn, My Rhonda. My Rhonda clears off from I'm a sure thing in Morg's World in third. Talk Check is racing in fourth. Alongside of that is Sleepwalker in fifth position, keeping close tabs on an early pace, and another two back, and it's Kobe's Hope who trails the field. Racing down the backstretch with 5 furlongs left to go, and My Rhonda out there. My Rhonda has a head in front. My Rhonda getting only mild pressure from I Am a Sure Thing in second. Morg's World. Tuck Check is in between horses. Sleepwalker is on the outside, just 3 lengths off that leader, and Kobe's Hope is trailing the field still. The pace has been slow. My Rhonda still there. My Rhonda, I'm a Sure Thing. Sleepwalker. Morg's World on the inside. Tuck Check is in between horses as they round the far turn, and trailing the field is Kobe's Hope. Into the turn they roll, and it's My Rhonda, I'm a Sure Thing, Sleepwalker. Kobe's Hope firing up for the back of the pack with a 4-wide looping bid coming to join them. Right across the track we have 4 as they turn for home, and Tuck Check is maneuvering through traffic in fifth as they're into the stretch. Sleepwalker, I'm a Sure Thing. Tuck Check is set down outside of that pair for the final furlong. Sleepwalker just in front, I'm a Sure Thing. Tuck Check and Kobe's Hope on the outside. Sleepwalker and I'm a Sure Thing battling every step of the way down to the line. I'm a Sure Thing. I'm a Sure Thing. Sleepwalker. Sleepwalker from I'm a Sure Thing. And then it was Tuck Check third and Kobe's Hope fourth. $50 Superfecta 23.20. Full in the gate, and they're off. Love Me Not from Laurel, Jack's Legend. Here's Forever Super into third and settle him. And then it's back to Hit the Road Jack in fourth. A Siege of Boston second to last position. McCullough has to pass the ball. McCullough last and a good 12 to 13 lengths off the pace. It's sharp up front as Love Me Not takes off. Love Me Not opens up a 3-length lead. Jack's Legend Hit the Road Jack second and third. Length and a half Forever Super out of the clear in fourth position. 6 lengths from the pacemaker. Siege of Boston a good 11 lengths from the front. McCullough is the laggard as they move now with 5 furlongs left to run. It's Love Me Not up top from Jack's Legend and Hit the Road Jack third. Forever Super still in striking range there in fourth. Siege of Boston a good 10 to 11 from the front runner, and McCullough yet to pick it up for the back with 4 furlongs left to run. It's Love Me Not up top from Jack's Legend, Hit the Road Jack, Forever Super. Siege of Boston trying to gather some momentum, has drawn within 7 or 8 lengths of that pace, and McCullough trailing the field still. Far turn run, Love Me Not from Jack's Legend, Hit the Road Jack, Forever Super, every chance from there. Another 3 back, and Siege of Boston. Jorge Ruiz has been patient throughout, now begins to move up within 5 of the lead, top of the lane, and McCullough still trailing the field, trying to get something going. Out wide on the course as they turn for home. Jack's Legend resting the lead from Love Me Not in second. Forever Super to the center of the track. Siege of Boston is right there. McCullough deep outside. Still plenty to do. 4 or 5 across the track. Furlong left to go. Siege of Boston. Siege of Boston is the leader from Forever Super. McCullough on the outside. Late, too late. Siege of Boston. Photo second. Forever Super and McCullough and Love Me Not. $2 exacta 35.40. Dollar trifecta 46.40. Dollar official 75 double 17.40. Pick 3 40.30. $2 exacta 35.40. Dollar trifecta 46.40. Dollar superfecta 100 5.80. Fifth race for Noble Status 1 over. Mile second wire finish. Exacta trifecta superfecta double pick 3. Set. And they're off. There goes Law School. Law School from Lunar Buzz and Dakota Cam. Share Success is sent up on the in there, and Share Success is intent to part of the pace, in fact, makes the lead. Share Success narrow lead from Law School through the opening for long on the main portion of the track. Lunar Buzz right there tracking 3 deep of the track. It is back to Dakota Cam in 4th. Miss Fulton gals in between horses. Hidden Rose getting good clean triple the outside. 5 or 6 from the front in her glory. Trailing the field is Noble Status. A race on for the far turn, and it is Share Success up top, going a solid pace from Law School by 3/4 of a length. Lunar Buzz third, still 3 path. Then Miss Fulton gal fourth on the inside. Hidden Rose is in 5th into the far turn run, a length and a half more in her glory. Now has 6 lengths to make up on the pacemakers. Dakota Cam on the inside, and trailing the field is Noble Status. With about 3.5 furlongs left to go, they're midpoint on the turn, second wire finish. 3 of them vying out there. Share Success, Law School still in the thick of things, and Lunar Buzz on the outside. Miss Fulton gal just in behind the lead. Miss Fulton gal just waiting for a bit of racing room, lurks along in 4th. Hidden Rose is next in her glory on the extreme outside, and from last, Noble Status way out in the center of the track. Wide open affair, 3/16 left to run. Law School survived that battle up top. Here comes Noble Status. Noble Status from last. Noble Status on the outside takes off at 9-1, going away with a 16th to go, and Jose Vargas and Noble Status will win by some 3 of the line. Miss Fulton gal was second, and Law School third. Hidden Rose finished 4th. Love by Jump Start. Minute 40.21 for the mile. Real Racing, trained by Hem Smith. Bred in Maryland by Dr. and Mrs. Thomas Bowman. 2-year-old chestnut filly Noble Status by First Mondays from Jump for Love by Jump Start. Minute 40.21 for the mile. Double 88.60, $2 exacta 64.20, dollar try 114.70, 642.90 for the dollar superfecta 4735. Pick 3. Late pick 5. And they're off. Permed out of the inside, Antonacci Girl, and Spoils of War was asked for early speed, got out of the gate in good order, will settle right off them into the first turn run. Go! Chanel saving that ground into the first turn, has moved up 4th within 2.5 of the lead. Then it's Chez Soleil on the outside of Diva Ready. Vodkatini follows that 3 or 4 wide around the first turn run. Vanilla Bean racing in the back of the pack. Instaparty is second to last, and trailing the field is Buzz Away. Buzz Away last some 10 to 11 from the front. Racing down the backstretch, it is Permed. Permed leading the way. Spoils of War in close attendance, they're second. Antonacci Girl is in third. Vodkatini 4th. Chez Soleil is in 5th. Go Chanel still saving that ground, 5 lengths from the speed. As they head for the far turn, Vanilla Bean is next and Diva Ready, followed by Buzz Away on the inside, and trailing the field is Instaparty. Not much change at all. Permed leading the way. Permed from Spoils of War. Spoils of War 1-2 into the far turn run. run. Antonacci Girl down inside in third and between horses. As Chez Soleil racing in fourth. Vodkatini is in fifth. Then Go Chanel still on the inside with 5/16 of a mile left to run. Trying to split horses. Diva Ready swinging out 3 wide as they turn in. Buzzaway is second, third to last at this point as they make the turn in. It is permed as Spoils of War is set down to the outside. Antonacci Girl reaching and driving from third with 1 furlong left to go. Spoils of War. Spoils of War up top from Antonacci Girl, and permed on the inside in third is Spoils of War. Antonacci Girl gives a game chase down the line, and Buzzaway will get up for third. Go Chanel permed. Spoils of War. 3 straight to the Laurel turf. Official 2060 exacta, $2 exacta. Dollar try 29.20. Double 60.80 for 12. Pick 3 $88.55. The Superfecta 12.753 $, Super $84.30. And the Jackpot High 5 carryover 611.90. Seventh race. Real 87 feet. And they're off. So to go Hidden Presence. Shine on Moon and Mopo breaking out 1-2 toward the lead. Mainstream Sellout is trying to get position to the far outside draw. Tap the Champagne is taken back at the 4th spot. Then Ruby Hamilton 5th in the inside draw. His Summer Whirl is in between horses into the first turn run. Saving ground is Mambo Queen, some 8 lengths off the early pace. Back at the outside there is Doesn't Hurt to Flirt racing in third to last position. And Worth a Dime and Hidden Presence is trailing the field. Around that turn, Mopo keeping the heat on Shine on Moon, and Mopo, they're head-to-head for the lead. Mainstream Sellout. Ruby Hamilton is 4th. Then it's a length and a half more, and Tap the Champagne. Mambo Queen still on the inside, some 7 lengths from the speed. Then back to Summer Whirl. Worth a Dime. Doesn't Hurt to Flirt. Hidden Presence has to pick it up for the back of the pack. The pace has been solid and steady heading into the far turn run. It's Shine on Moon from Mopo. Mainstream Sellout. Still inside is Ruby Hamilton from 4th. Tap the Champagne and Mambo Queen racing side by side. They have 5 lengths to make up as Mopo makes a move toward the lead. Mopo even terms to Shine on Moon. They're head and head around that far turn with 3/8 to go. Mainstream Sellout. Ruby Hamilton on the inside running a big one too at a big price. Ruby Hamilton now lurks along in third position. They're followed by Tap the Champagne trying to get through traffic between horses. Mambo Queen saving ground at the top of the lane. And now followed by Doesn't Hurt to Flirt angling to the far outside. They're into the stretch, and here comes Tap the Champagne is pouring it on. Tap the Champagne, Walter Rodriguez uncorking that big rally. Tap the Champagne, a wow, good looking win to win by some 7-4 across the track for second. Worth a Dime, and then it was third. Doesn't Hurt to Flirt, followed by Shine on Moon. $2 exacta 26.60. $1 trifecta $93.40. $1 superfecta $933.20. 43.15. Pick 4 $230.25. $2 exacta $26.60. $1 trifecta $93.40. $1 superfecta $933.20. Eighth race is the race to the Izzle. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double pick 3, no changes. 20 minutes to post time. Wind up. And they're off. Quick start for Sassafrasness, eager to go and right to the lead. From Intrepid Mo and Recognize Me, Atlantis Queen is fourth. 3 wide first turn run by the glass. Settles from the inside draw. Back to Synergism, is allowed to track out in the clear. Some 5 lengths off of Sassafrasness. And Paradise Wins is in the back of the pack. So round that turn with 7 furlongs to run. Sassafrasness up top leads at about 3 parts of a length. A bit of room on the inside for Intrepid Mo to try to wander on through, but still in a rating hold. And on the outside is Atlantis Queen. Recognize Me fourth under early pressure. Then Synergism still in the clear by the glass inside. Second last and trailing is Paradise Wins in 7th. Sassafrasness leads the way just off the inside. The outside Atlantis Queen trying to pressure that leader as they head on for the far turn. Intrepid Mo inside 3rd position and Synergism is 4th. So Sassafrasness and Atlantis Queen, they get away just a bit into the far turn run from Intrepid Mo, who's 3rd on the inside. Gray Synergism on the outside and 3 furlongs left to go. Here's Atlantis Queen. Atlantis Queen from Sassafrasness putting the neck in front. So it is Atlantis Queen going unwillingly under Exit Hazelwood. Intrepid Mo picks up 2nd from Sassafrasness. We get up in 3rd position. Then Synergism is 4th, followed by Paradise Wins, who's out wide, top of the lane. Then it's Recognize Me, dropping to the back of the pack, and by the glass is the trailer. Atlantis Queen opens up 3 lengths. Atlantis Queen headed for home with 1 furlong left over Intrepid Mo. Then it's a gap of 6 lengths. A scramble is on for 3rd, but it's Atlantis Queen and a good-looking performance under Exit Hazelwood. Atlantis Queen from Intrepid Mo to score by 4.5 or 5. In 3rd will be Paradise Wins, then by the glass 4th. Minute 45.93. Dollar trifecta $147.50. Dollar superfecta $748.70. 7351. Atlantis Queen, Exit Hazelwood aboard for Pocket Threes Racing LLC. Gary Capilano, trainer. 3-year-old Chestnut filly by Matole. Out of No Hain No Gain by Haynesfield. Bred in New York by ZBS Thoroughbreds LLC. $2 exacta coming up. Here's the double, 9-7, 30-60. Pick 3, $30.80. Exacta, $38.40. $2 E. Dollar trifecta, $147. And they're off. Dalinar up top. Dominguez hustled out for early speed. Same day as LJ. Jolly Boss is 4th and taken back a bit. Then between horses, Watch Out World is eager to go on and check there. The outside Ride Diggity Dog is in the clear, moving up to 4th. So same day as LJ is in tight on the inside of Dalinar, the leader. Dalinar, same day as LJ. Steadied back there. Dominguez on the outside in the clear, still with pace. And Ride Diggity Dog's in a prime spot. Now in 4th position on the turn. Jolly Boss is in 5th. left. Then to the outside, Big Daddy's Boy trying to unwind for the back of the pack. Watch Out World and Bucaro's on the inside. Top of the stretch, quarter of a mile left to go. Dalinar, Ride Diggity Dog set down center of the course. Ride Diggity Dog at Dalinar. Dalinar trying to kick again. 1 furlong left to go. Ride Diggity Dog on the outside, almost on even turns, but Dalinar is digging hard for the final 16th of a mile. Ride Diggity Dog. Ride Diggity Dog, and here comes Jolly Boss. Jolly Boss on the outside, trying to make it 3 on the line together. Jolly Boss, Dalinar, Dalinar digs, Dalinar, Dalinar, Jolly Boss, and Dalinar. Minute 3.56. Owned by Stormy Stable, LLC, trained by Damon Dilladovico, Burton, Maryland, by Joel Politi. 4-year exacta 26 40 20, dollar trifecta 48.30, dollar superfecta 563.40. Double $66, pick 348.90. 19 minutes to race 10. And they're off. Sweet Honeybee flies out of the gate first. Grossil hustle up on the inside. Grossil has taken the lead. So it is Grossil up top on the inside. Is Infatuation racing in the second position. And Tierra Santa on the chase from third. APM Notion is next in fourth as they head on for the far turn run. Only about 5 off the lead there on the outside. We have next Sweet Honeybee who broke with them but settles 3 deep at the turn. In between horses is Sweet Summer Love, and trailing the field is Map to the Moon, who has to pass them all. Infatuation from Grossil, and Tierra Santa is on the move on the outside. Here's Tierra Santa looming large, and Infatuation at the top of the lane. More than a quarter of a mile left to go. Sweet Honeybee far outside moves to third, and Grossil is a pressured fourth. They are followed by Sweet Summer Love in between horses, fifth into the stretch. Infatuation, Tierra Santa couldn't get by. Infatuation ties La Pastina down to the rail. They're holding the lead and opened up daylight 4, 4.5, almost 5. Sweet Honeybee on the outside of Tierra Santa, close for second, 16th left to go. It's Infatuation. Infatuation with Sweet Honeybee, and then Tierra Santa, Map to the Moon from last to fourth. Minute 6.49. Official in the winner's circle is 3-year-old Gray Filly Infatuation by The Factor from Tis My Love by Tis Wonderful in a minute 6.49 seconds. Race 10 official, $2 exacta 38.20, dollar try $46 and 70 cents, dollar superfecta $153 and 60 cents.